Mike McKee is back in our newsroom. And Mike, as always, the headlines don't tell the full story here. What's the takeaway from these two data points?
Well, unfortunately, with consumer confidence, the headlines mask just how bad it is. We saw the big decline in consumer confidence for the month, puts us back to where we were in November. But at that time, we were rising. We were seeing confidence increase as we moved into the new year. So we've lost all of that. A lot of that has to do with the situations we've been talking about for some time: higher gasoline prices and a difficult labor market. We saw, in terms of what consumers said their reasons for feeling bad were, we saw that business confidence is down. People think that business is going to get worse as the months go on. They also think that jobs are both hard to get now and will remain so, and they think that their incomes are likely to fall in the months ahead. So no real reason for them to be confident. And we saw, Margaret, in the purchasing anticipation numbers that they're planning to buy fewer cars, homes, and appliances, all the categories.
Yeah, and yet, Mike, we had been anticipating that decrease in gasoline prices might help out the consumer a little bit. It didn't make it down?
Didn't yet, and it's maybe because gasoline prices are still relatively high. They've come down from their peaks, but they're a lot higher than they were a year ago. Also, people are looking to the labor market. This index really driven by jobs, and when you see the jobs expectations numbers as bad as they were in here, you can understand why the headline number's down.
And Mike, very quickly, on the housing data for Case-Shiller, overall, the headline was a price decline, but there are some pockets of brightness there.
Yeah, this was a really mixed report because on a non-seasonally adjusted basis, prices rose in April. First time in 8 months. Suggests that maybe we could be bottoming out finally, but we don't know because it's the start of the spring selling season, and that might have artificially boosted prices. We'll have to keep an eye on that. The headline 4% decline, a little bit distorted by the fact that last year we were just coming off the homebuyer tax credit. That artificially pushed prices up, and we saw a big drop then. Those numbers will fall out, and we'll see a more moderate level of prices going forward. We just don't know whether it'll be a moderate increase or a moderate decrease.